Shalom. Before I begin this video, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continue to rule very well. And shalom to the whole elect that's also conducting this ministry, giving it 110% faithfully, and all truth, sincerity, and giving all diligence. Now, the topic of this video is going to be a message toward this this guy, which goes by the name of Rabbi Lewis, and this goes out to all the other, as Apostle Elder Tahar calls them, knuckle dragging niggas, man. Because first and foremost, concerning these knuckle dragging, niggas, pretty much, man, you got guys that come into this thing and they don't know what this thing is about, man. And not only that, they didn't come in with sincerity. Because if you really believe in this thing, then you would give it your all for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which the name of the Heavenly Father again is Yahweh, and His Son's name is Yahweh Shai, whom we're going to continually proclaim. Because once again, man, if you really believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, then you would want to give Him your all, man. That falls behind the scripture where it says, now therefore being returned, in the book of Baruch, therefore being returned, seek Him 10 times more. And you can clearly see who's seeking and who's not. Alright? Because you can see brothers that are on fire, and you can see brothers that have the fire, but it's not as turned up. That's the spirit. Well, you got the saying that says turned up. Turn up. Well, that's the thing, man. It's time to turn up, man. In these last days, you seeing what's happening in the news. You seeing all these catastrophes that's going on. It's time to turn up, man. Turn up the flame. Turn up the fire, man. All right, and Apostle Elder Tahar has been pushing that out, man, about diligence. He deemed last year as the year of diligence, if I'm not mistaken. And this year, he deemed it as the year of death, destruction, and diligence. So that never went away, man. And especially that order about the 2 videos a week, that never went away. It's still it's still active, man. All right, even though we went into another year, that order, it hasn't never been removed, because that's the standard that the apostle elders have set here in Great Millstone. And the reason why he did that, and he could have made it 3 videos, 4 videos, 5 videos. He just limited it down to 2 because he was looking out for the new brothers that are coming in. All right, so they won't be overwhelmed with this work because they're fresh, they're new. All right, and it takes time for that talent that they have, because when we come into this thing, we all have our talents. It takes time for that talent to be cultivated and to grow, because the apostle elders on down have planted that seed, and that seed, it takes time for that seed to grow. It doesn't grow automatically just like that. It doesn't grow in a day or 5 days or a week. It sprouts, and then it grows its stem, and then it grows the bud, right, and then the leaves, and then it grows into a full-fledged plant. But the thing is that the ones that crept in unawares, the ones that crept into this thing in Great Millstone and just used it for their own thing, or just came in just because it's something to do on a weekend or something to get into. And that's another thing too about Jake, man. They just get into something, and because it's a new trend, they want to be, they just want to latch on to something, man. All right, and that's that's understandable, because like the scripture saying in Romans chapter 11 verse 7, it says, what then? Israel had not attained that which he seeketh for. Because Israel in general, they're seeking for the truth, but there's only a set number that's going to be able to find it, which is the election. All right, but that's fall behind once again. Romans 11:7, man. All right, it said, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. All right, so we understand, why Israel is, as a whole seeking. All right, but once again, you got guys that come in thinking it's a new trend, not knowing the gravity of what they're involved in. Okay, that's why, man, this is a very dangerous occupation. They don't realize that, because you got guys that come in, and at the end, well, when all hell breaks loose, and the mark of the beast is presented to you, which is the RFID microchip. When the RFID microchip is implemented, they're gonna fall through. All right, because they never had the faith. They were just in it for a little while because it's something that to get into, that they wanted to get into, and they fell short. All right, but now I want to get on this guy, Rabbi, call himself Rabbi Lewis, in which we don't even know this guy, man. He came out of nowhere. All right, he came out of nowhere, like he just popped up from thin air, man. We don't know this guy. We don't know his background, nothing like that. He hasn't put up we haven't seen any of his videos until now. All right, we haven't seen any videos. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think we even have videos on the guy going out in the highways and byways. Now, if any of the Akim can find a video or videos of him going out in the highways and byways, and slack it. But the thing is that we never knew this guy, man, and he's popped up out of thin air. And not only that, man, this is what makes it even more. This is what drives me, especially. This is what drives us up the wall, man. The guy had the nerve to put GMS in front of his name and calls himself GMS Rabbi Lewis. And here's the thing: the House of Unconsciousness knows us as GMS. There's the Israelite camps know us as GMS, and the higher ups of Esau know us as GMS. So the guy literally took the name just to use it for his own thing, and his own thing is debating. All right, and the apostle elders have been on a rampage about debating with these guys, man. All right, because the thing is that they're 2/3, man. You can't make a 2/3 understand what's described in the scriptures. You can't make them understand the truth. All right, we got onto Alizé about that, man. Sakari. All right, and they threw the apostle elders under the bus, man. Even though he learned under them, he still threw them under the bus, man, and went and still, he's still debating with those guys. Okay. But see, I mean, that's just a characteristic of a grimy nigga, man. All right, in order, man, for you to take the name of GMS, right, which GMS is a great millstone, for you to take, GMS and use it for your own thing, man, you have to be the most grimiest, gutter living sewer. Man, you just have to be a straight sewer nigga, man. All right. Now, I know the argument from the 90s. You know what I'm talking about, man. You have to be a straight up sewer living nigga, man. You had to be a nigga that come out of the gutters, man. Just straight grimy and low down. Because you didn't come through the door, man. You went up some other way. Yahushua spoke about that. All right. Because there's an order to this thing, man. You have the apostle elders start with the apostle elders, then it's the up and coming elders, and then it's the rest of the Akim, that from the person that's the camp leader to the person that's reading, holding the signs, holding posts. This is a body, man, and this guy is trying to latch on to the body of Yahushua. All right, and see what Yahushua is gonna do. He's gonna use his skills and Yeah, that's why he known as a physician, man. He's gonna use his skill in that occupation and get rid of the thing that's trying to latch onto the body. And really, it's like I can compare that to a leech, man, because a leech latches onto a body and it sucks the blood out of the body, man. All right, that's what this guy is doing, man. He's trying to suck the blood out of the body, man. Yahweh Shai is gonna get rid of that leech, man. All right. And the only way to get rid of it, really, oh, and you know, it's spiritual too, man, because the only way to get rid of a leech is by fire. All right, if you put a fire to a leech, you know, it detaches itself from the body. Because if you try to pull a leech off the body, it leaves a part. I believe it leaves the mouth cavity or whatever part. That's the part at least that latches onto the body. It leaves that part on the body, and but the rest of it is taken off. That's why you have to use fire in order for you to take off take that leech off your skin. You'll detach yourself. All right. So the Lord's gonna put that fire on you, dude. He's gonna put that fire on you, baby. But yeah, man, this guy's done, man. This is Jude chapter 1, verse 4. It says, "For there are certain men crept in unawares, who were before of old ordained to this condemnation, ungodly men turning the grace of our power into lasciviousness, and denying the only Lord power in our Lord Yahushua Mashiach." Man, this guy crept in unawares, man. All right, he didn't come through the order. He didn't come through the apostle elders, and you know, he didn't even come through a camp, man. That's another thing. All right, if that's the case, then what camp did you learn under? All right, you had to learn under some sort of camp. All right, if you weren't learning under a camp, then you had to be under you had to be learning from the apostle elders on one of their videos or something. All right, or being, you know, was there in New York, standing in the crowd. So once again, man, you know, where you came from, man. All right, because all the brothers are saying the same thing, man. We don't know you. Okay. Oh yeah, also too, man. Just to bring this out. Like you, I'm on the road. But yeah, man, just to bring out this another thing, some more info, because I'm pretty sure you had some brothers that pretty much did the same thing. Because I can speak from experience, man, because I was learning up under GMS Seattle, right? Battle in Seattle, and I ended up making a YouTube channel. All right, and you know, I wasn't doing it out of trying to make myself known or whatever. I did it in support of the Akim, and then I got a message from one of the Akim. I believe it was out from I don't want to throw the name out there. So one of the Akim sent me a message, you know, saying, you know, where my videos were. All right, because I've been learning and I've been, you know, studying for a certain amount of time. You know, he's asking where my videos were. And so after that, you know, the spirit jumped on me, and I felt compelled to go out on the highways and byways. You know, I went and got myself a camera, got myself some signs, got some signs printed out, and then I went out and did the work. All right, and I was out there. I was out there. In the city that I was in, where I lived at for a certain amount of time, because I'm still out doing the work. I'm with along with the other brothers that's in GMS Birmingham Trumpet, because before it was known as I think it was known as GMS Alabama, and then it was known as GMS Blow the Trumpet 4, then it was GMS Blow the Trumpet 7, then the name changed to GMS Birmingham Trumpet. So right now I'm with the Akim that's in Birmingham. So, you know, the Lord, you know, and I still say to this day, man, Barakatah how about Shemiah Shai, man, because the Lord could have just, you know, just got rid of me then and there, man, because I didn't go through the proper channel, you know, and I repented of that, man. Once one of the elders hit up one of the Akim that's in my camp, and they said that they didn't know me. All right, and what is that? That's another. That's another. It goes. The story goes a lot further than that, but I repented of that, man. All right, and the Lord had enough mercy on me to send me brothers that was in that area, man. I mean, just to send me brothers in Alabama in general, man. All right, like I said before, that's why I say Barakatah Yahweh Shemi Al-Shad that he did that. But I didn't go through the proper channel, so that doesn't excuse what I did. Because I went off when I did that. But here it is today, man. I'm still doing the work, still putting up videos like I'm supposed to do. All right, especially the other Akim. Okay, but once again, going back to this guy, Rabbi Lewis, we don't know him. This, he just came up out of thin air, came out of nowhere. All right, and pretty much started debating now. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this verse one more time, and then I'm gonna move to another verse. This is Jude chapter 1, verse 4. This: for there are certain men crept in unawares, who were before of old ordained to this condemnation. The condemnation means to damn, man, or to curse. All right, so this guy was already cursed, man, before he even made noise. Ungodly men, turning the grace of our power into lasciviousness, man, and deny the Holy Lord power and our Lord Yahushua and Mashiach. Okay. So with that, I'm gonna move on to the next precept, is Ecclesiastes 5:1. So this book, Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 1, man. All right. And once again, this goes out to all the other knuckle dragging niggas that's in Great Millstone. All right, the ones of you that are not sincere. Okay, we know who you are. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. Because, and this goes to Rabbi, call himself Rabbi Lewis, man. All right. Telling you, man, keep your foot when you go to the house of the Most High, man. In other words, be on pins and needles. So for you to go out and do that, man, that was a bold move, man. All right, which could potentially lead to your destruction. All right, now I don't know who this guy is, and we don't know who this guy is. So he could repent from what he's doing, and go back through the proper channels. And start, connecting with the body, connecting with the Akim, the brotherhood, and start learning, to the point where he's able to speak on the be able to speak in the camp, But as far as we know, you're in danger of hellfire, my man. So once again, man, keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. And this guy is giving the sacrifice of fools, man, because I'll tell you why. Because for you to go in a debate with these guys after the apostle elders, and if you've been following the apostle elders, then you should know not to do that. All right. He said, be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. And I'm pretty sure he's listening right now. Or he's either one of our videos or the Apostle Elders videos. I'm pretty sure he hears this, man. So if he takes heed to it, then that's to his salvation, man. Yeah, he might be delivered. But if he doesn't take heed and he keeps doing the things that he's doing, then that's his destruction. Okay. Reading on, it says, for they consider not that they do evil. And see, this guy doesn't know that he's committing evil, man. All right. Because if you look at a regular Jake today, man, even a regular Jake that you see, man, like guy, he call himself middle class, whatever. Man, he doesn't do anything like that, man. Alright, so you have to be a straight up low down nigga to do that. That's how we know that. Look, man, it's more than likely, man, you're not a part of this thing, man. You're not a part of the hopefully elect. You're the 2/3 club now at this time. So with that, man, hopefully, you know, y'all can edify with this video, man. Let this be a warning to you knuckle dragging niggas. Let this also be a warning as well to this guy who goes by the name of Rabbi Lewis. All right, which that's another thing. We don't call ourselves Rabbi, man. Which Rabbi, go in the Hebrew, it means master. All right, we don't call ourselves that, man. That's more evidence that this guy is not a part of us. Okay. So with that, man, once again, hopefully y'all can edify with this video. Lord willing, y'all can edify with this video. Till next time, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continually rule very well. Peace and safety to the hopefully elect that is also plowing, man. Continually plowing in all types of weather, week in and week out, day in and day out. Stay strong. We almost out here. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.